So, to wrap up, we hope to see you on June 27th in the Franklin Town Common for Celebrate with Pride from noon to 4.
Steve Sherlock here for Franklin Matters, Franklin Public Radio, available anywhere, anytime, on the internet, in your browser at WFPR.FM, and in the local Franklin Mass FM radio dial. Yeah, the dial, the push buttons, the knobs, whatever it is, if you can preset it to 102.9, that's the number. Preset it, and it's always there for you. Here in our glorious studio today to talk about Celebrate with Pride, which is coming up in June already. Amazing. The fifth one. And Rion James, Evelyn Rosing, welcome.
Thank you.
Good to be here.
It's good to have you. It's, the fifth one. You're getting to some significant milestones.
Yep, it'll be the fifth Celebrate with Pride this year on June 27th or June 28th if it's rainy.
If it rains, but knock on wood, we'll table whatever.
And we are, as always, in the Franklin Town Common. You know where it is if you live in Franklin.
Yes, and if you don't, you can find it fairly easily. A nice wide open space, a little bit of cover, some greenery around, a nice gazebo for some entertainment, focal point, and you always have a bunch of stuff going on.
We'll have some great vendors. We have a couple local restaurants signed up.
We've got some entertainment signed up.
Yes, that's always a good attraction.
Generally out celebrating LGBTQ pride.
A good thing to do, especially in June. At least, you can do it almost any time, but June is kind of the month for it. While you still have sign-ups, we're recording this relatively early. It's not June yet, but that's okay. But sign-ups are still open.
Yep, we're still looking for vendors or nonprofits interested in having a booth out on the Common with us. And we would love to have volunteers helping out on the day of, or there might be signups for some prep work beforehand. I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. You can find links to either of those on our website, franklinlgbtqalliance.com.
Relatively easy to find.
Take a look at the menu, look for the Celebrate with Pride page, and it has both sign-up forms for vendors and for volunteers. If anyone has any questions that you can't find out on the website, you can send an email to franklincwp@gmail.com, and we'll be happy to help you out.
CWP, Celebrate with Pride. That's the way to remember it.
Exactly.
How about that? Definitely. And for the listeners, thank you for listening, of course, but we'll include the webpage and the links in the show notes. So if you're hearing this, you don't have to scramble to write things. Check out the show notes. Other highlights. Date and a shift to the rain time. If it rains, hopefully it won't. Noon to 4?
Noon to 4.
Noon to 4. Either day, good day or rain day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent. And as you get closer to, I'm assuming there'll be a schedule for the performers, which time slots they're in, and you'll likely have some sort of a map to know where the vendors are located. So if people are looking for a particular group or org or whatever, other than just wondering, which is always something you can do, you can just wonder. It's not that far. It's not that big.
So we'll have a check-in table for all of our all of our exhibitors and our volunteers to go to. And we'll be able to tell them where to go.
Kind of an info center.
Yeah.
Yep. Where is so-and-so? Oh, they're over here or over there. Sounds good.
So who have we got for entertainment, Ryan?
So we have CU, who they come almost every year. This is their third or fourth year in a row. We have second year in a row is a band called Toby. They're mainly a Boston local, but they come out every once in a while to this area.
Yep.
We have the Hampton County Hexam Roots, which is one of our previous
Organizers.
Yeah. So our previous organizer, that's her group, their dance group. We have someone named Brianna White coming, who she was recommended to us by an exhibitor from last year. So we reached out, and they're going to come and perform.
Okay, good. Sounds like that'll provide some variety. I've heard Sayo before, and Toby I remember from last year.
Yeah.
The lawn games like usual, some crafting tables.
Mm-hmm.
We have a face painter coming.
A caricature artist.
Caricature artist, yes. That's always a good thing. Yep. And a couple of restaurants for some food, because,
Yep.
you might have some munchies along the way.
We'll have a couple local Franklin restaurants along with a few food trucks. We know Murchie Indian Cuisine is definitely going to be there. They were there last year.
Yep.
So we're looking forward to having them back.
Sure. Sounds good.
I'm excited for Joey's cannoli. Hopefully their truck doesn't break down again this year.
Oh.
And we've had them. He's been here before, but he couldn't make his brakes gave out the day of last year.
Brakes are rather important.
Yes, just a tad.
Just a tad. Yeah, you don't want to smash cannolis.
We have a food truck called Frisky Fries that I guess we've had in previous years.
No, I don't think so.
No? Oh, well, we've had someone talk about it, and they sound good.
Frisky Fries?
Frisky Fries. It's fries with all sorts of interesting toppings.
Oh, okay. Yes.
You'll see me shoving my face with fries. I tried. If you want to know where I am, just look for me in the fries.
Okay.
And we'll have TC Scoops up in Holliston.
Yes.
Will be bringing their truck down.
Okay. For the sweet tooth amongst us.
Flavored lemonades from Citrus Got Real. They're returning again this year. If you saw them last year, you'll be able to see them again this year.
Sounds good. Yes. So the day of Town Common, June 27th from noon to 4. It may roll the date if there's rain. Hopefully there won't be. Vendors can still sign up via a link in the website. Volunteers certainly are always needed.
Oh, yes.
So we have starting at like 8 or 9, we have like setup, like setting up the tables and stuff, and then we have then it breaks down by every hour.
Sure.
So you don't have to sign up for like the entire thing. You just sign up for like an hour.
You just sign up for a shift.
And then we have room for the check-in table, room for the lawn games, room for like runners to like convey information between us and like the exhibitors.
Sure.
And vice versa.
Yep.
And then starting at 4 to 5 is our breakdown, which is taking all like the tables and tents down.
Right.
And
a little cleanup, whatever is required.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Folks are usually pretty clean, so
yeah,
there's never been a big cleanup beyond packing everything, really.
Yeah, packing and loading. Yep.
Which I certainly appreciate the folks that come and visit and don't make a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep. Many hands make light work. Definitely. Yep. Anything else to add?
So we have some crafts. We're gonna do. Oh yeah, shirts. So
T-shirts.
we don't have a design set up quite yet. We're in the works of it.
Okay, so you're still finalizing the design.
Yeah. So we have some ideas. We're just gonna finalize it. They're gonna be. I believe we usually do $25 for this year's shirts and then $10 for previous year shirts.
To the extent that the supply still exists for those.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we should have those if you want to check us out at our booth out at the Strawberry Stroll.
Oh,
Yes.
in
We should
advance
have.
of.
We should
Sure.
have. If you want to get your T-shirt early, so you can wear it on the day of.
Sure. Yep.
Or I believe we also have them. I think last year we had it at the flag raising, right?
On June 1st, I think they were
I
there
think
as
we
well.
did, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So we don't have a date for the flag raising yet, but
It's usually early in June.
yeah.
Yeah, that's usually at the beginning of June.
So stay tuned for some additional dates and places for either T-shirts or other events prior to Celebrate with Pride.
Yes.
So, yeah, to wrap up, we hope to see you on June 27th in the Franklin Town Common for Celebrate with Pride from noon to 4. It'll be June 28th, same place and time if it's rainy.
And we'll let you know a few days in advance if we do need to move it.
And again, if you need any information about being a volunteer or signing up as an exhibitor, You can visit the website, franklinlgbtqalliance.com. Or if you have any other questions or have any questions about those things, you can reach us at franklincwp@gmail.com.
Sounds
We
good.
hope to see you all there.
I just remembered one thing about volunteers I forgot to mention earlier.
Sure.
So this year we're taking volunteers from high schoolers if they need to fill out any community service forms they need for school. So they can come volunteer, then we'll sign off a sheet for them.
Okay. Yeah. Because there are needs from time to time. So,
Yes.
yeah, that sounds good. Excellent. Well, thank you for stopping by the studio and sharing the info, and I look forward to seeing the day nice and sunny for everybody's benefit. Well, thank you again for doing this. And to the listeners, thank you for listening. And a quick reminder, we do this because Franklin matters. We are now producing this in collaboration with Franklin TV and Franklin Public Radio. This podcast is my public service effort for Franklin, but we can't do it alone. We can always use your help. How can you help? If you can use the information that you find here, please tell your friends and neighbors. If you don't like something here, please let me know. Through this feedback loop, we can continue to make improvements. And I thank you for listening. For additional information, please visit franklinmatters.org. If you have questions or comments, you can reach me directly at suresteve@gmail.com. The music for the intro and exit was provided by Michael Clark and the group East of Shirley. The piece is titled Ernesto Mañana, copyright Michael Clark and Tintype Tunes in 2008, and used with their permission. I hope you enjoy. By the way, you can also subscribe and listen to Franklin Matters Radio on your favorite podcast app. Search in podcasts for Franklin Matters.